Hey, it's gonna lead the Gulf Coast Ball, the band of the Pro for Pensacola, Florida. And we back with another episode of the Smoke Screen. Next to me, I got Rose. Next to her is Tip the bartender. Under me is Carl. Next to her is B. Say hello to the people.
Hey,
people.
Hey, darling.
Hey, we missed y'all.
What I'm talking about. And on today's episode of the Smoke Screen, what is we smoking on? What the strain of the day?
Ooh, I got Pow Gal, like the gambling game, you know.
Oh, it was that Paul Gasol or something. Basketball player.
Not him, but it is a sativa, and it is good. I can't read to tell you the percentage or anything like that right now because I've been smoking it already.
Hey,
so, yeah, I like that one.
Ooh, let me get on this button.
All right, we slide on over to the bar for spirits. Tip the bartender. You got us? Okay.
I got a little something tasty. That's what she said. Yeah, just old margarita, but I put a little blue carousel in here. I put a new little cherry lime Sprite because I like that. Put some of that in here, and it's delicious.
I don't even like margaritas, but that does sound good.
Sounds yummy.
All right. We got a special one today.
Shirley.
Sure.
Not the one she don't be calling Barbara. Not that Shirley. That's Shirley from up the street.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. This Shirley stands on business.
Yeah, this Shirley here stands on business.
Just like
out the way.
You better know somebody.
Shirley. We talk about Shirley Chisholm, played by Regina King. You can catch this on Netflix. Whose pick was this?
Yours.
This is my pick. Yes, this was my pick. The first day I saw this being advertised and this was coming out, I knew it was a must watch. I used to read about Shirley Chisholm when I was little, I never really got anything more in depth on the movie tip. We ain't never seen this before. We can name the 15 people we've seen. Then Regina King is playing her. I'm sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to watch it, had to put this on the list. So I bring it to my board members and I ask, what did we like about this movie?
Okay, so right off the top, Regina King.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Is queen, like, to me. Like, her whole entire fucking name, Regina, is the female version of queen, and then king. Like, she was born to reign. She was born to be queen, and I just love it. So I love her. Anything that got Regina King's name on it, I'ma watch it. Mac, may he rest in peace. I just adore him. I like to see his face. John Wick, American Gods, like whatever you want to see this man in, he is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot I liked about this movie.
That's right.
Saying. So there was So Shirley Chisholm was a force to be reckoned. Married that she was, she had a husband and everything, but she had her own money. And her money, her decision. She just like I just supported that. I feel that if it's your money, and it's a good cause, you're not hurting nobody, you're not hurting yourself. Husband, this is my decision to make, and she made decisions. She was a boss, and I appreciated that. The person that they got to play Diane Carroll, she did it. She did it for me. Like I can think is, baby, you better represent Diane Carroll because I love Diane Carroll now.
Amira Vaughn.
She did it.
Been in some stuff.
Yeah, she did.
I appreciate that because I love Diane Carroll. What else? Let me see. Y'all, I got my notes. I'm sorry. Let me just be quick as I can.
Take your time, baby.
Okay, so there was a line. Men are used to being in control. That equally to them feels like chaos.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Say it one more time for the people in the back. So we
Come on. Men are so used to being in control that equally to them feels like chaos. And
what does that mean to you? Expound on that.
To me,
yeah, to you.
Like, okay, you have to have this sense of I got it all together, but at the same time, it's not. It's just utterly confusion. But you think in your head, you got it together. And that shit just resonated with me because you could see how she worked, you could see how she moved, and you could see how the men around her moved. And it was utter chaos. Like they just was doing shit just for their own selves. And she was doing shit for the people. Like she was really trying to help motherfuckers. And
they wanted her more than anything to just listen to them. And
that wasn't her way.
She wasn't trying to do people dirty. And you could see that about her. And this was just a good movie to me.
You in politics with morals and ethics?
Right. Like, she wasn't a politician.
She wasn't a politician. That's why I like this shit. She wasn't a politician. She was for the people. She wanted the people to be heard. She wanted the people's voices to be out there. And she was for everybody. You speak Spanish? Shit, I speak Spanish too, goddamn. And I'm not I'm here for you. Women's issues, men's issues, everybody's
issues.
Everybody's fucking issues. She was for it.
Yes.
Yeah. And they all right, I ain't gonna get into that part. That's a different segment.
I will expound on what you're saying about how she was for the people. Even that one guy that she went to visit in the hospital, even though he wasn't
George Wallace.
that wasn't the point. She went to support him. So I appreciated that about her. Shirley was just a boss. This is what she did. She took control of situations, whether the men liked the way she took control or not. She took it into her own hands. Of course, the one thing I do love about Shirley is going to be a little different than everybody else's is the glasses, baby. I have.
That's the thing. That's her thing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I got quite a few, and she do too. And that did me all the good because I was checking every pair she rocked every time she came on the scene. So that made my heart go to the battle.
Yeah.
But
she was definitely on her frames game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Man, I love this story. And I'm glad that Regina King was the one to play her. I think she did a wonderful job.
Yes.
She nailed her accent. I could never, hearing her growing up, I don't think I knew what the accent was. And I think she really nailed it.
Was she from Jersey? No.
She was born in Brooklyn. She was from Brooklyn. But she spent that time in Barbados. I don't know what the connection is with, because like Biggie, they Jamaican. Busta Rhymes Jamaican. I don't think Busta Rhymes from Brooklyn, but I don't know what the connection is with the islands in New York. But it's a lot of islanders up there.
Yeah,
and you can hear that in her. That was that accent. You can hear it in B. You can hear it in Miss Valletta Wallace. That they still got that accent.
Yeah. She yes, you're right. Biggie's mom. Right? Yeah. But I think she nailed it. And I don't think I didn't know this story. And it was just well told. I really appreciated how they laid it out. She was just so powerful in her life. And I like this movie. It made me a little sentimental. I didn't realize, how much I was going to enjoy it. I did.
Yeah, I enjoyed this movie as well. As a matter of fact, I do plan on watching it again because my daughter wants to see it. So watch it with your kids. It's PG-13, I think. Yes. So you can watch it with your older kids, or them your babies. You do what you want to. But it wasn't anything offensive in it that I saw, and I enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna watch it with her. Um, Regina King is a force, of course.
Hell yeah. Always.
Side note, her sister in this movie
Raina
is played by Raina King. I thought was very interesting.
They look just alike.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, they look just alike.
That's her real sister?
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
I don't know, but her name is Raina King.
Oh my gosh, another queen.
Yep. There she is.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Oh yeah, she does look like her.
They look a lot alike. Once you really put them, once you know.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Okay, once you know, yeah. Oh my
yes. So Regina and Raina King. Lance Reddick, I love him. May he rest in peace. Everything he's been in, I think I first remember seeing him in Lost. Yes, he was in that.
Oh,
he
yes,
was
I didn't watch
Oz.
though, but I did watch Oz.
Yeah, he's been in a whole bunch of stuff. He left behind some wonderful gems.
Yes.
So,
he did.
And I think this may have been his last role, if I'm not mistaken, before he passed away.
Would make sense.
So, yes. It was a good movie. I even enjoyed Terrence Howard's role in this movie. So listen, when they was, when he was talking to her in certain instances, I was like, they looking real fresh and familiar.
Yes.
And then they're gonna end up getting married.
Yeah.
And he had to be a husband.
I knew that shit. I hope that shit would happen. I knew
we're gonna get to it.
No.
We're gonna...
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
I thought. Okay. Can let's go ahead and expound on that.
It was Lance Reddick. That was his second to last film. The next John Wick that's coming out is his last posthumous film.
Okay.
John Wick 5?
I think it's because it's another one coming out.
He's probably like 17 or something.
Yeah, something like that. So this is the second to last, and then that one. Okay. I
love him in French.
And I was gonna say, B brought up Terrence Howard. I was gonna say, a movie good when it's starring Terrence Howard, and we ain't brought up Terrence Howard yet. But B can't be.
I forgot.
Good, I had it on my list.
Let's talk about him.
Brought it on home.
I'm not a huge Terrence Howard fan, but he do all right for me sometimes, and he did all right for me in this movie.
Yes, he did.
And last thing I'm gonna mention, Shirley's clothes, gorgeous. Every single outfit, they had her looking good.
Her clothes, yes.
Oh, but she used to be fresh like that.
Yeah. For real.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she got that second husband.
Baby, she got the first and the second. Shit.
All right. And quick note. So she was born to immigrant parents, so she's Afro-Guyanese and Afro-Barbadian. So that's where the accent. She probably heard that accent in the household too. So that's where that. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. If anything, what didn't we like about this movie?
All right, it's really not too much, but let me just say this. Why, since we're talking about Terrence Howard, why was Arthur, the character in the movie, he was way more attentive to Shirley than her own husband was.
Yes.
And that to me, I was like, I hope she don't stay with him. I hope she go to Arthur, because all I can think is no.
Yeah.
No, she's yes, I meant that.
He checking the camera. He needs to be watching his wife. Now she done almost got killed. She hungry. Arthur bringing her food. Where her husband at? Mac somebody talking shit to her It's Arthur who corrects them, not her husband who's sitting right there. Every fucking time somebody had to be there for Shirley, it was always Arthur.
Right.
And I just felt like that had to happen. Throughout the whole movie, all I could think is, if she don't get with Arthur at some point, I'm gonna be mad. And then at the end, they was like, her and Arthur married. I was like, say that to me. That's all I need to hear. Say that to me. This movie is great. I love it, and that's the end. And so yeah, that was really okay. One more thing. I didn't like how the whole shit went down when they just did Shirley wrong with the votes and constituents and shit.
That's to be expected.
They definitely highlighted the fact if you pay attention, they highlight who's gonna double cross, because they either give her some kind of subtle reassurance, they give her they tell her some kind of bullshit. To like, yeah, I got your back or something, and then they end up double crossing her, and it just pissed me off that at that, and still to this day, Black men some, not all, will support a white man before they support a Black woman, and that pissed me
in those times, for sure.
I like how she would confront every time she had a problem. She'll go see about it.
Every time, and I appreciated that shit. I love that shit about it, and
I like that. Make you tell me what you did to my face.
Yeah, because why you did that? You told me this. You told me this at dinner. We had lunch. We spoke words together face to face. So why you did that shit? I hated that. I hated how that shit went down. But it is what it is. It's over now. So.
I really didn't like the way Shirley's sister treated her. I didn't know if it was a level of jealousy or if she had done her sister wrong at some point in time. That really upset me, the way they behaved, how the sister behaved towards Shirley. I didn't like that.
I think it very much had to do with jealousy. She was jealous because when their father passed away, he left everything to Shirley. And he readily admitted that he thought Shirley was a bright, shining star.
Special.
Special. Yeah. He said she was special. And they didn't believe so. So there was definitely a lot of jealousy involved. I'm glad they found their way around that, though.
I like that it came full circle, I'm
glad they found their way around that. But I'm sorry. It's not even my turn.
I was right along with you. Yep.
Come on, Tia.
That's it.
Oh, that's
you know what? I don't know if this is a gripe or if it's a don't like, but Terrence always sound like Terrence. Like,
come on, man.
Always
Terrence Howard gonna be Terrence Howard, man.
Yeah.
But again, this character, I like.
He was Mo Better Blues Terrence Howard in this character.
Yeah.
He's a little more gentlemanly.
Yes, he was. I didn't.
On Lackawanna Blues. I said Mo Better. Lackawanna Blues.
I did not want them to be together. I just wanted, if she was gonna be with her husband, yeah. But when I found out they did end up ended up together, I wasn't sad. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like the husband pissed me off. Not like terribly at first, because he told her how he was feeling, and she tried to make way with that. When she took him on the show and did the interview, she was trying to make her way with letting him, and like, why he didn't fix her no food? You talking about I'm late, but you didn't even have me no food fixed when I got home.
You supposed to be my security, but I don't know, almost got assassinated because you playing around with the camera.
And I just don't think that he was doing what he should have been doing. And I think he felt like, but people in relationships grow, and I think that's just what happened. That was the beginning, and she was a different person, maybe in a way, and I don't think it was no bad blood between them. It was just over. They not grow apart. In a way.
I don't think he
just grew apart.
I think he was proud of his wife becoming a representative, deciding to run for president. What he didn't take into account was the fact that if his wife attained these goals, she wasn't going to be the wife that she had been before. He wasn't ready for her. He wasn't ready for her growth. And that happens sometimes. I think that he was a little bit, not even really jealous, maybe a little bit left behind by her success a little bit.
Right.
I don't think
a little bit.
Yeah. I felt like
they didn't fit anymore.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I call unfortunate. It was just unfortunate. I don't really look at it as nobody's fault. It's just
they just didn't go together. They grew apart.
It's just unfortunate. And what she was doing, she's constantly growing, evolving, changing. That's just what comes with what she does.
Right.
And some people just reach their peak.
So he was either going to have to basically get in line or not.
That's all.
And the or not is what causes the clash. And she was living by the golden rule, and he who has the gold rules.
But she wasn't even pushy about it, like he had to just went along with it, wouldn't have been no mess. She had to go ahead and get it straight,
made it plain.
I asked you, but this is what it is.
Yeah, and this is what it's going to be.
All right. Shirley, you can see it on Netflix, played by another national treasure, Regina King, who we all love. Just blessings and great energy out to her with everything she's been through in these past few years. And I'm just so glad she's been able to get all the rewards and accolades, and she's really getting it in this season of her life. And I know there's so much more to come. What are we giving Shirley?
Shirley, Regina King, Lance Reddick, like Terrence Howard, even, this movie was absolute Black greatness for me, and I gave it a 5.
Woo!
I'm just gonna say that I was hooked from beginning to end. I wanted to know whatever was gonna happen next. Give it to me fast. Like, hurry, I'm enthralled. I don't even, like, my phone can sit over there. If I don't pick up my phone, I am in it. Like, once I pick up my phone, it's something else. But baby, I was enthralled. Like, once Regina King steps onto the stage, baby, it's over for me. So she absolutely delivered. But she was not alone. She had, like, everybody played their part. Even the people you hate in this movie played their part. Like, oh my God, it was really good. 5 for me. 5 blunts of perfection, baby.
I don't know how I'm gonna follow that up, but I'm gonna do
your best.
Just get a number. Just
your thing.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to come behind that. That's what he said. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 3. It was a good story. And I enjoyed it.
That was offensive to me. I don't know. Okay. I gave this movie a 4. Man, it was good. I don't know what I thought it was gonna be, but I didn't expect anything less from Regina King. But the story was very good. I love the way she she kept going.
Persevered.
Thank you. That was gonna bug me, buddy.
I know. I got you, boo.
she just pressed on. You know what I mean? So I love this. I thought it was a great movie, and I gave it 4.
Yeah. It was really good. I would definitely play. I would definitely say give it a couple of watches because I plan on doing that. Watch it with your kids. Let them learn something. Barbara, I think her name was Barbara Lee. She is now, I think, the longest running member or representative in the Congress or what have you. She's the longest. That's what it said on the movie. She's still doing things. She started off there where she didn't even think she had time to be a part of things because she had children to raise on her own, and she did that, and she's still going strong. So,
thanks to Shirley, because we almost missed that.
Let them learn something new while you learn something new, because we know of Shirley Chisholm, but most of us don't know the story of Shirley Chisholm. So yeah, I give it a 4. It's a good watch.
Okay. Shirley on Netflix. Regina King comes away with a solid 4 blunts from the smoke screen, so you know that is a must watch and go.
Yes.
If you don't know about Shirley Chisholm, watch this movie. It's on Netflix and do more research and look up.
Yes, definitely. Let it be the start of your learning journey.
There it is. Take a look. It's in a book.
Yes.
Reading Rainbow.
Come on. Reading is fun.
Yes. Go anywhere. Hey. Friends, and ways to grow.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for this episode of the Smoke Screen. Y'all gonna learn something.